Hello everybody, this is Stephen Casey Rare Athearn here, and welcome to another product review. So, today I have an Athearn Genesis Locomotive here, because as you can see, this is in a different their older packaging, which was somewhere they did before they updated their logo, somewhere around like I believe like somewhere in the 2021 or 2022, I'm not sure when they updated this, but this is an older one, so this is an older Athearn Genesis blue box. So, this locomotive is actually a very rare piece that I found off eBay. So, and I ordered this from trains.com, you know, trains with the Z at the end, like, you know, like how it is spelled in the Train Simulator PC games. So, this is a rare piece I found. Because Trains actually is a place that sells like usually pre-owned trains and some very hard to find trains. So, I was able to pick this one up off eBay. And yeah, because the seller was Trains, of course. Like Trains with the Z. So, anyways, and if you guys have not seen my community tab, I gave you guys a sneak peek. So you guys are still wondering, what is this rare locomotive? Well, you're about to find out what it is. 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1. Sorry, wrong side. There it is, right there. It is a CSX SD70MAC. That is a renumbered version, the 4532 in the YN3 scheme. So there it is. Because this is a locomotive I've been wanting to look for. I've been looking for about 10 years or so, for about a decade. Because I've always wanted to have a CSX SD70MAC, because I've seen these a lot on the track side. And plus I've seen them a lot when... It reminded me of that time when I took a spring break trip to Virginia, which is, you know, where I rail fan on certain places of CSX, like, you know, like the R&P sub, which is from around Washington D.C., and then obviously to Ashland. Then I even saw one on the Portsmouth sub in Suffolk once when I went to hang out with my friend of mine, and then I even saw some on the Capitol sub in Harper's Ferry. Even though it was like dark at the time, but still. It's really nice to finally have myself a wide cap EMD to the layout. Because, you know, I've always been wanting one, because there have been times I've been thinking about getting like some retired wide caps, like maybe SE60 I's and M's, the 70M's, or even their Aces, but since I found this, I haven't decided if I'm planning to get an Ace or any other retired EMD that CSX no longer has as of now. So, because as you see, CSX still has these, because I know they've all been rebuilt into they've all rebuilt them, because I know they refer them as SD70ACs, because I know the Mac rebuilds are known as the SD70 Maces, which basically means an SD70MAC with SD70 Ace components. So, but CSX calls theirs SD70ACs. So, anyways, let me unbox this for you guys. So, there it is. So, what it has like the warranty information, you know, everything, parts, and all that, and, you know, flyers and all that. So we'll set those aside, the foam, and there's this locomotive itself. How cool is that? So anyways, let me get that out of the box for you guys. So basically, the best way is you just slide it out like that, here, and let's lift this part up right here. Then there, take this off. And there it is. There's the locomotive right there. Looks very nice. So, I'll get the locomotive onto the tracks and then we'll begin the review. Alright, so start off with the front. As you can see, the locomotive has some detail, but except there's some details that they don't have. Like, you know, since this is, I remember this is like a run from like the mid 2010s. I believe this came out like, what, 2014 or 2015 somewhere. Not sure, but you can see that has a lack of detail. That means no MU hoses, trailing hoses. But it's got a plow, it's got the McHenry couplers, ditch lights right there. It's got grab irons, and there's also, as you can see, it's also got the windshield wipers installed too. Correct? And the ditch lights, headlights, and I believe this one, it does not come with LEDs, so this is actually an old, because as I said before, this is an older run that was released a couple years ago, but I think this locomotive is like, so it doesn't have LEDs. So, as you can see, it's got a little bit of a cab interior. It's got sunshades. Road numbers nicely done. Trucks are nicely done. The fuel tank, everything, and the handrails. It's got a nice horn, K-pop LA. And the roof detail, it doesn't have much roof detail because I believe this was an as delivered before CSX started putting PTC on their locomotives. But we'll just say it does have PTC. Well, just imagine, and you can see it's very nicely done. And the rear grille, you can see that is nicely done too. And I believe they're see-through as well. Here, if you can see, because you can see they are see-through. The fans on the top. Cool. And just like the same with the rear, basically the same, no detail in the back. Because I remember sometimes Athearn Genesis doesn't add detail on the bottom sides, like below the pilots, which is okay, because you can actually do that yourself if you like. So, anyways, and you can see there's also the brake wheel right here. It's nicely done. So it's really cool. So anyways, now I'm going to turn the locomotive around. So here's this side. Let's do something else. And you can see it's got some more nice detail here as well. Truck's nicely done. There's the bell and everything on it. It's got, you can see everything's really nicely done too. So, very nice. This is actually really stunning. Oh, and you can see the see-through right here as well. And also they have back windshields, wipers. It's really cool. So yeah, so now I'll run the locomotive for you guys and see how this locomotive runs. So it runs really nice. As you can see, the headlights and ditch lights aren't as bright. You can see they're not really bright because they're just bulb lights, they're not LEDs. Because this is before when Athearn decided to switch to LEDs on newer models. So there you have it. So it's a very nice runner, even though I understand this is an older model. So and it doesn't have the LED headlights and dish lights and all that, but it's not bad for a locomotive. So I believe this is another 70MAC I have. That's an Athearn Genesis, because my other one I have, which I'll bring right next to you guys, which I haven't been running much, which is this one right here. This is my BNSF SD70MAC in the Executive Scheme. It also doesn't have much detail, lack of detail wise too. So I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure maybe these two released alongside each other. I'm not sure. But anyways, as you can see the difference is that sometimes this one right here has the longer sunshades on the top, compared to this one has like the shorter ones, because I think that's prototype correct on them. So anyways, that's gonna do for the review of the Athearn Genesis older run SD70MACs. So I'm not sure if Athearn will plan to do more SD70MACs in future. Like, hopefully if they do another run in CSX, then there's a chance I might get that one. So, because I really would love to get another CSX Mac, so you can have one that has LEDs. Because I don't mind the fact that this one does not have LEDs, but it's still a good runner. It's a very nice locomotive, nicely detailed and stuff. And I'm really glad to have EMD. So with this, you'll definitely see this in future operating sessions. Operating as foreign power on my layout, because since the layout is CNC themed. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Athearn Genesis older run of the SD70MACs. I'll leave you guys a little bit of a run by of 4532, which is this map right here, in action. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, have a good day, everybody.